Morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's now the Wednesday afternoon show here. Wednesday means game day. Yes, well, it's a big one. Actually, all the games have been a big one, but I tell you what, this one's a real big one. Unless we can beat like the top three, top four clubs, I don't think we consider ourselves turn a corner yet. People go, Alex, what are you talking about? It's my opinion. It's my opinion. But anyway, we've got some updates in regards to some injury news. It's not looking good. Not looking good for these two players. And we've got some comments about who was our number one? Who was our number one goalkeeper? Who was our number one goalkeeper? Who is now our number two goalkeeper? There's some comments about that from I say like a club legend, and some other bits and pieces kind of sandwiched in between those new segments. How many are there? Three to a dozen. Three to a dozen, 12 to a dozen. I did go to school. Anyway, guys, we'll see you on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this was the Wednesday afternoon show. Wednesday means game day. It's a biggie. A biggie. If you thought we couldn't get any bigger than this, it's a biggie. Big one. But before we can get to the news segments, like it says at the bottom, somewhere in the corner there, somewhere in cyberspace, says subscribe. If you do anything else in your life for the next 5 minutes, subscribe to Cannon Foyer TV. Help us grow. Be part of the community. And if you would like to become a member, there is a link in the description box, somewhere in the description box, somewhere below. Right, let's get into this one. Yeah, actually, let me quickly remove this reminder here about subscribing to Cannon Foyer TV. And Tomiyasu, man. Takehiro Tomiyasu. Again, we'll talk about Tomiyasu and Smith Rowe. Latest Arsenal injury news ahead of the Premier League clash with Liverpool later on tonight. 8:15 kickoff time. Tomiyasu has been out of action for the last few weeks, and now as a result of injuries of both his calves. Oh my goodness. I mean, Arteta said Tommy is the only one that's still there in contention to miss the game, he told reporters. We've been trying to push him. Don't push him. Don't push him. But with the handbrake a little bit, because we need to be careful as we don't want to get another injury with him. The main concern, man, is Tomiyasu, man. Yeah. Again, speaking about ahead of the game, he has confirmed that Tomiyasu, to make his comeback, but they're also being cautious after what happened the last time. We've been trying to push him, like I said, with the handbrake on, but we need to be very careful. Tomiyasu initially started with a calf problem about the turn of the year, but has made a return in the League Cup final against the same opponent, Liverpool. It turned out the right back has come back too quickly, and he could end up, suffering another setback. When he returned again on the bench against Brentford in February, he subsequently injured his other calf. I mean, my goodness. Really concerned. The length of time that Tomiyasu has been out injured. It's one thing trying to get him back, but you've got to make sure that the player is well enough, fully recovered. Again, being fit and match fit are two completely different things. And I know with all the physios, all the technology there, and they will know what they need to do. But there's no need to push Tomiyasu because we've got Cedric Suarez, who's kind of stepped up. And again, he was my man of the match. I'm always going to look not for the obvious player to choose and say, oh, well, you know what, because he scored a goal or he got an assist. I'm going to pick and choose a player who's like under the radar. And I think for me, to see how important Tomiyasu has been for us, and now he's been out, who's going to step in there? The natural number two. Who is the number two? Cedric Suarez. But very concerned that Tomiyasu is out. Both calves are letting him down. And we'll talk about this guy as well. Emil Smith Rowe. Mr. Gunners wins over Wolves and Watford as a result of COVID. The Hell End Academy graduate has been in sublime form recently let in 9 Premier League goals, more than any other Arsenal player this term. Luckily, he returned to action from the bench against Leicester and will be fit to face Jurgen Klopp's red team later on this evening after coming on as a substitute in the latter stages of the game. We did do a poll in regards to Smith Rowe and whether you would like to see him come off the bench or, I don't know, should he start? Should Smith Rowe be starting these games now? Or should he just be coming off the bench? So the poll, let me see what the poll actually says. So again, the question is, Smith Rowe, should he start or should he come off the bench? And out of 875 votes, the results are as follows. I'm not going to read it again. There's been 33 thumbs up, 1 comment. 37% of you believe that he should start. He should start the game. And 63 believe that no, he should come off the bench. Yeah, there you go. The Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe. Yeah, the injuries. Those are the 2 injuries that I've seen. And actually, I haven't done my complete homework. What's happened to Albert Samuel Lokonga? I haven't seen anything. The funny thing is, yesterday when I was making my way to work, there was a geezer walking, and he had like flowers in his hands. I was at the bus stop. He said, "Yeah, you're a gooner." I said, "Yeah, of course I'm a gooner, man. Why would I not wear this top? If I'm not Arsenal supporter, am I not going to wear this? Of course I support Arsenal." Yeah, nice, blood. Yeah. So we got talking, and he said, "So, what do you think?" What do I think? He said, "Well, you know, we're going to win." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, because Mo Salah's not playing." I said, "Look, don't fall for those tricks, man. Don't fall for those Jurgen Klopp tricks. Expect to see Mo Salah playing tonight. 8:15 kickoff tonight. You can't see it, but I've got my brother's thumbnail artwork somewhere in the background, but you can't see it. But yeah, I'll give my prediction at the end of the show. At the end of the show. Right, and we're going to talk about this player here. Do we have to talk about him? Do we have to? I think we have to. Ray Parlour has claimed that Arsenal fans were shocked when Bernd Leno was initially benched by Mikel Arteta, as he spoke on Talk Sport. But the hybrid legend added that his replacement, Aaron Ramsdale, has been absolutely brilliant since he donned the gloves. Back when Arsenal lost their opening 3 Premier League matches, if Arteta was handed his P45 at that time, then no one would have batted an eyelid. He, in brackets, Ramsdale, has been brilliant, said Parlour. Absolutely brilliant. Bernd Leno obviously got taken out of the team. I think a few of the Arsenal fans were shocked at that. You included, Ray Parlour. I think since Ramsdale has got his chance, he's been brilliant. I mean, how many times is he going to say brilliant? That save the other day against Harvey Barnes was probably done that 5 or 6 times this season. Yeah, my goodness. Were you surprised when Banana got dropped? The man got dropped. Were you surprised? I'm trying to think. Was I surprised? No, I wasn't. Oh, was I surprised? No, I wasn't. I don't think I was surprised. I just can't remember. But anyway, like I've said, for the longest time, it's funny how things change very, very quickly. One moment, you've got the player saying, I am number one, I will be number one, etc., etc., etc. And now he isn't. But was you surprised when he initially got he got dropped? I'm just trying to think. I'm just thinking. Was I surprised? I think I probably was, because I was one of the people saying that, Ramsdale, he's been relegated with how many clubs? Is he coming to Arsenal now to get relegated again? But he's kind of shut me up. He's shut my mouth now, hasn't he? He's shut my mouth. And actually, it's 4 parts of the whole. There's 4 new segments, and this one, the last one, it is the last one about Lacazette. Mikel Arteta hints at new contract for Lacazette. Really? Anyway, 30-year-old has been an important player for the Gunners this season, making 24 appearances in all competitions, contributing 6 goals and 8 assists in the process. Lacazette's contract at the Emirates Stadium is due to expire at the end of June, though he has allegedly already rejected the chance to pen a new 1-year contract extension. Lyon and Barcelona are both believed to be keen to sign the Frenchman on a free transfer this summer. However, Arteta has indicated that the centre-forward could sign a new deal to remain in North London, having impressed in recent weeks. He went on to say, I think with Alex, not me, it's very clear that he brings to what he brings to the team. He's shown it consistently since I've been here. And what we have to resolve is the contractual timing in this best possible way. And when we all align on the same page, Arteta told reporters. Lacazette is believed to be looking for a new 3-year contract. Not for me, not 3 years, Alex. He has scored 71 goals and registered 36 assists in 119 appearances for Arsenal since arriving from Lyon in July of 2017. So those have been the news segments currently running on Cannon Fodder TV. Again, big things are going on. Yeah, game time tonight, 8:15. 8:15. Oh my goodness. And like I said, my brother is going to be doing his watch along. Like I said, it is an 8:15 kickoff. I've seen somebody put. What have they put? They put like, oh, it's a 7:45. It's not 7:45. It's 8:15 kickoff. 8:15. So there you go. I was actually just trying to look for my brother's. I can't find. Where's his? I don't know what I've done. What have I done to it? I'm looking for his thumbnail so I can put it up here, and I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is, donning his suit. So there it is. There you go. Yeah. So it's 8:15 kickoff. My brother is going to be running just a tad bit late, so you expect to see him at 8:30. So just hang in there. If I can come in whilst my brother comes in to do his watch on, then I will try, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. Just hold tight. Whoa, Nelly. Hold tight until my brother comes in live. Right, let's go into the live chat for the first time on this Wednesday afternoon show here and see who was joining us on this particular live segment. So we've got Static's in the house. This is, hey, Alex, Static, you've been a bit quiet, man. What's happening, bro? I hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping well. That's what the case says. 8:30. Yes, that's right. 8:30. Yeah, the game kicks off 8:15, but he says he's going to be running a little bit late from work. Again, I will try and be there until he kind of jumps in because I don't do the watch on. That's my brother's segment there. So if I can come in, act like a bit of a buffer and just kind of give you like a running commentary of what's happening with Arsenal versus Liverpool, I will. But again, I'm not promising anything. But you are right. The notification for my brother's watch on is 8:30. The kickoff is 8:15. So it's like going to be 15 minutes of, I don't know, what's going to be happening 15 minutes of, I don't know, we'll sort something out. We'll sort something out. What else do we have here? I just missed something, haven't I? I've missed. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, someone says, afternoon, Alex, it does seem to be a bigger problem with Tommy than the club has been letting the fan base know. Yeah. I mean, I know there's been some news about, is it Barcelona? There's some other European club allegedly sniffing around Tomiyasu, but two calves. That's not good news, man. Not good news. We don't want him to be rushed back. And of course, he hasn't even been chosen for his international team in Japan. So some serious things are happening with Tomiyasu, man. But we've got Cedric Suarez. We've got Cedric Suarez. Anyway, welcome on Alex and Cannon Fodder family, says Monty. What's happening, bro, man? It's been a while. Man City is interested in Bukayo Saka. Yeah. For me, it's only speculation. Unless, listen, I'm not going to believe it anyway until I see the player literally donning the Man City top. It's all speculation until that point, if that point arrives. And we haven't arrived at that point. But Christopher, good to see you back in the live chat. Good to see you back. Please do a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. Oh, and as well, a shout out to all the paid up members on Cannon Fodder TV. The video, I don't know what happened to the video. The video I did was supposed to drop was it yesterday? Yesterday. Yesterday? No, day before yesterday. But I put in the wrong date, and it dropped yesterday twice. But anyway, you're probably thinking, what's Alex talking about? Well, the paid up members, those of you who paid up to see exclusive content, you've paid up to see exclusive content. If you're not paid up, you won't see exclusive content. You can be a paid up member if you click the link in the description box. It's right there in the description box. If you want to see first exclusive content, Canon Fodder TV. First, not second, but first. Just saying. What's the minimum amount would you sell him for? Who are we talking about? Bukayo Saka. The word sell wouldn't come in my vocabulary. I wouldn't want to sell Bukayo Saka. Wouldn't want to sell him. Got to keep him. Got to keep our prized assets. And so his prized asset, Martinelli, Ramsdale, Rowe. Who else? Maybe Tomiyasu, maybe Ben White. But I'm not even thinking about that word sell in my vocabulary anyway, at least. 2 million we might consider. There's not much money then, is it? What do you think of after the PSG link? Apparently Arteta has turned it down. There's all speculation. I've seen someone saying about that. Actually, it's not the PSG link I've heard, actually. I've heard about Man City link again. I've not heard the link about PSG. It's all speculation for me. It's all speculation. So basically, I'm saying I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The assembled, I was hoping they would take him to dear. Hulk, welcome back, Hulk. I wouldn't sell Saka for less than 200 million. He's better than Grealish, who costs 150, and he's younger. Guys, got 6 to 8 solid years left. Yeah, I think Grealish has had a kind of stop-start career start to his Man City career, hasn't he? And again, I'm not even thinking about or contemplating selling Bukayo Saka. Oh, no, absolutely not. Let's have a look. I've just got this notification. What's this notification come through here? Oh, so it's just a. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Someone's just got a phantom notification here. But yeah, I'm not thinking about selling Bukayo Saka. Again, I've spoken about building a foundation. How can you build a foundation when you're forever taking chunks out of the foundation? The foundation is never going to be solid, is it? So, Saka is part of the foundation. As the aforementioned Emma Smith-Rowe, Martinelli, Ramsdale, Gabriel, I'll probably throw in there as well. Young, up and coming, we unproven because we have not solidified the fourth spot yet. It hasn't happened. Why? Because the season hasn't finished, and we're not in that point where we can say, yeah, okay, we've secured it now because at the end of the season we're on fourth spot. That hasn't been done yet. So the players are still unproven. What I do like, I can see the makings of a good team, a great team. We're not at that point yet. We're not at that point yet. They've got to win some major honours with this core group of players. Major honours. The Premier League, for starters. The Premier League and some European silverware. And then we can start to maybe talk about this possible great team, but we're way off that. And come the summer transfer window, we know what needs to happen. But is it going to happen? Your guess is as good as mine. I cannot see for the life of me that Arsenal are going to buy 6 players because we are 6 players short. Hulk, you got a good point. I've missed something. Have I missed the comment there? No, I haven't missed a comment. The thing is, we have no need to sell Saka, but say we got offered to him and could use that to buy Haaland. I mean, the likelihood of that happening, £200 million for Bukayo Saka. Will you sell him for £150 million? Got to keep the core group of players together. Otherwise, what's the point? Man City always poach Arsenal's best talents. Just look back at the long list. Yeah, man. What was that guy? Not Gael Clichy. He left and he won the league with them. I can't remember his name. I can see his face now. French international. Then he went into obscurity. Then he played a few games for West Ham. Oh, what's his name? Nasri. Sami Nasri. Sami Nasri. Yeah. Oops. I honestly wouldn't sell Saka unless it means you can bring in Handler. Yeah. Yeah, Nasri. Hulk. Would you sell Martinelli? Would you sell Martinelli or Emma Smith Rowe? Yeah, Sami Nasri. Yeah. Mercenary. Left Arsenal, but he won the Premier League, innit? You can't argue with that, innit? Look at RVP. I mean, the last images I remember of Robin Van Persie is when, I can't remember what game it was, but Arsene Wenger made substitutions. And RVP was like, no, getting frustrated. We stuck by him, even though he had like a string of injuries. And there was like a certain serious allegation made against RVP. He left, went to Man United, won the Premier League. So you can't really argue. These players leaving Arsenal and winning the Premier League. Who was the latest? The Ox. We got good money for him, but he left Arsenal, went to Man United, went to Liverpool. He's a Champions League winner. He's a Premier League winner. You can't argue with that, can you? So as much as I like this group, young group of young players, they're unproven. They've not won anything. They have not won major honours. So it's all good on saying, oh, I like how they play and this, that, and the other. But we're getting back to, we're not getting back to where we were. We're so far off. This team is unproven. Win some major silverware, then we can start maybe to look at the small G and possibly use the middle, letter G. So, they're good, or maybe they're a great team. But we're so far off the mark. Careful saying that name, Don Robbie. Say nothing, man. Next. If the price was right, I'd sell Martinelli and also Rowe, but again, only if there was an option to replace them with a player who's as good or better. Uh, 15 minutes here. Thank you for your time with us here on Cannon for TV. Like I said, there's always an option. If you wanted to become a paid-up member, we're going to start to phase out the silver level. I think we've only got like maybe 2 silver members. So we might have to give someone or maybe 2 members a refund, but we're going to be phasing it out. Everyone will be on the same level. Everyone can have that exclusive content, whether it's videos or I don't know. When I'm at the Emirates, not so much doing like a one-man protest, but those kind of content there will be streamed for only the members and then on the platform. It's only right because everyone's paid up to see the exclusive content run on Cannon 4 TV. Monty, he's negotiating a new contract apparently for more than Wenger and Graham. He's been linked to Barker and City, linked being the key word, but he's honourable and said no. So the big N spells no. Right, so what we're going to do, people, let me know your thoughts. Predictions. What's your prediction for the game tonight? Oh, Arsenal versus Liverpool. Any predictions? Predictions. Let me look at the poll. The latest poll that we've done within the last half hour has been in regards to the game later on today. 8:15 kickoff, people. Not 8:30, not 7:45. I've seen people saying, "Oh, is it 7:45?" Not 7:45. It's 8:15 kickoff. So Arsenal versus Liverpool. Choose only one, and the one is we've got 4 thumbs up. We've got 1 comment. I need to read the comment. We've got 72 votes so far. 19% of the followers and subscribers believe it's going to be a draw. 18% of the followers and subscribers believe it's going to be a win for Liverpool. 63% of the followers and subscribers believe it's going to be a win for Arsenal. So come on, get your predictions in, and I'll give you my prediction at the end of the show. Not now. I ain't gonna give it now. You have to wait for that. Gotta wait. Have to wait. All right, let's go back into the live chat and see. So look. Come on. Holker said we aren't getting back to where we were. We aren't getting back to where we were. I think we've surpassed where we were, because the difference between now and 2004 is level of competition from teams not named Man United. We're not back where. To say that we are back where we should be would mean that we've won the Premier League. That has to be the benchmark. That has to be the benchmark. How can I say this without sounding too disingenuous? We're so far off the mark. We're not getting back to where we were before. To say that would mean that we've won major honours. We haven't won major honours. There are makings of a good team. We're still short of 5 to 6 players. So no, we're not there. We're not there. We aren't getting back to where we were. I think we're surpassed where we were because the difference between now and 2004 is a level of competition from teams not named as United. Man United, yeah, can't stand them. Can't stand them. If we don't get into Europe, we will eventually lose players like Martinelli, Rowe, and Saka, because when big teams offer Champions League football, they'll find it hard to turn it down. Yeah, of course. My fear is that as much as Smith Rowe has said that he wants to be a one-club player, Smith Rowe, I just can't get the impression that Bukayo Saka has greater ambitions. And I guess all players have greater ambitions, but I think with Bukayo Saka, I don't think he'd want to stay at Arsenal if Arsenal are not or can't win silverware. And that's just it, because players want to win stuff. I mean, it's good that you're going to be honourable and stay with the club that you joined when you was a youngster. But at the end of the day, what's the point if the club per se are not winning anything? And don't get me wrong, I love the FA Cup. It was the first cup I remember seeing back in the day. Was it 74, 75? And it wasn't Arsenal. It was West Ham versus Fulham. So I love the FA Cup. But Arsenal, with this group of players, they have to win major honours. And we're not there yet. We're not there. Very hard to win the league now because there's 6 teams who all compete for it. Back then there were only 2, United and well, talking about the Premier League. Well, what about Liverpool? Liverpool, they're just serial winners, back in the 70s and 80s. 2-0 to Arsenal today, 20-1 odds, but I put a $5 on it and thank me later. All right. All right, I haven't got no money. If I had money, I wouldn't put a $5 on. I'd put on something else. Anyway, Hull United and Arsenal had the best consistency, like City and Liverpool. Not really. 2004, we were better than United. 2020, we are better than United. The problem is that Chelsea, City, Liverpool are all way further ahead of where we were. Kind of gone off topic. This stuff about about Chelsea asking for the games to be played behind closed doors against Borough. What a joke, huh? What an absolute joke. The thing is, it doesn't stop them from asking the question, but I just had to laugh. Was it for sporting integrity? Sporting integrity. You didn't think about that when Abramovich was like throwing his millions at the club, innit? The sporting integrity. Give me a break. Give me a break. Odegaard false? False? What do you mean false? False what? False? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you mean, Christopher? He's our main engine in the attack. Let me just start to use the touch screen. Hulk, Arsenal never had the money to compete with Chelsea and Man City. He's gonna bet Liverpool tonight. Oh, false 9. Don't think so. I don't think so. Not as a false 9. No. If it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, man. December, it's the other way around, mate. Chelsea and Man City never had the money to compete with us. Now they do, which is why we need to be better than we were back in 2004. Is Tomiyasu available? Andy, Leka, no, he's not. And actually, I think what I will do, let me review the news of today from Canon Foyer TV's perspective. So first up, actually, it's quite topical. We did speak about Tomiyasu. And the news is, get very quickly, Tomiyasu has been out of action for the last few weeks. Now, as a result, injuries to both calves. My goodness, both of these calves are just given way. Arteta did say Tommy is the only one that's still there in competition to miss the game. We have been trying to push him, but with the handbrake a little bit because we need to be careful as we don't want to get another injury with him. Well, 2 calves, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah, he's not going to feature, and he's not even featuring for his international club, team. Japan. So Tomiyasu, he's out. He's out. We've also spoken about Smith Rowe, even though he did feature kind of wistfully actually against Leicester City. And I didn't realize actually he, as a result of COVID, he had missed quite a few weeks and quite a few games as well. But yeah, luckily he returned and he will be available in contention for the game tonight against Liverpool. So good for that. But yeah, the main concern is Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu will not feature. It's been out for a long time. What else was there? Okay, yeah, and then very quickly we spoke about Leno. Leno, oh my goodness. Now, Ray Parler's been a little bit mischievous because he's saying that he's claiming that Arsenal fans were shocked when Leno was initially benched by Mikel Arteta. This is spoken Talk Sport. But the hybrid legend added that that his replacement, Aaron Ramsdale, has been absolutely brilliant since he donned the gloves. Back when Arsenal lost their opening 3 Premier League matches, if Arteta was handed his P45, at a time, there would be no one would have batted their eyelids. But he, in brackets, Ramsdale, has been brilliant, said Parler. Absolutely brilliant. Leno obviously got taken out of the team. I think a few of the Arsenal fans were shocked. I think since Ramsdale has got his chance, he has been brilliant. I mean, how many times is he going to say brilliant? How many times is he going to say brilliant? And then we spoke about Lacazette, because apparently there's wistful hope that Mikel Arteta is hinting that Lacazette might be offered a contract extension. I know he's been offered a 1 year contract extension. I mean, for me, it has to be 1 year with the option to give him an extension, but it can't be 3 years. It can't be 3 years. No, sorry. Lacazette, again, your stats does tell a story that you're scoring goals, which is good, and I think it's like eight or nine assists this season, which is okay. But to ask for 3 years, no, I don't want Arsenal to get in the same situation, the sticky situation with the former number 10 and then our former captain. No, I don't want us to get into that situation again. So that has been the news of today. Again, my brother will be doing his watch along. It's going to be 8:30 kickoff for my brother's watch along, because he's going to be a little bit late from work. So I will try and kind of how can I say this? Fill in for my brother. I'll fill in for him, before he actually goes live. But yeah, it's a 8:15 kickoff for the game later on today. Arsenal, we're going to be at home against Liverpool. Now, my prediction is a 2-1 defeat for Arsenal. I just think we don't have the how can I say it? We don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have it enough to overcome the pellets from Liverpool. Now we're gonna be short. I mean, I'll probably go for 3-1 or 2-1. 3-1 or 2-1 to Liverpool. We're not there. And it's interesting, again, as much I can see that there's been some change, five on the bounce, until we can beat the likes of Man City or Liverpool, maybe a Chelsea. We're always going to be short. People are saying, oh, well, yeah, we beat, Watford, we beat Wolves, but this is going to be a biggie. And I'm not even thinking about, oh, well, maybe we can probably get 1 point. Oh, you never know. Go all guns blazing. I mean, the way that we're playing against Leicester City, I mean, just the pressure on the ball. Now, I don't think there's enough in the tank for Arsenal. There's not going to be enough in the tank. So I'm going to go for either a 3-1 or 2-1 for Liverpool. We're not there. We're not there. All right, let's go into the live chat just for the last time before I wrap it up. Let's have a look. Where are we? Fair points. It's the Hulk. Good afternoon, Jared. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. I would rather we play a 3-4-2-1 to stifle their attack and midfield. That's the key to really winning the game. Stifle their danger men and being focused and clinical. High press. Like you said, stifle them. Don't. How can I say it? The stranglehold. Again, it's wonderful to see how the players played against Leicester City. Thomas Partey, Ødegaard. I thought Ødegaard was really, really good. But let's see how Arsenal can do against Liverpool. Bench Tommy, no, he won't be available. He won't be available, unfortunately, Christopher. He won't be available, unfortunately. Hope Tommy doesn't come back only to get a nutmeg by Joteg. Well, he's not available. He's not available anyway. I think we need a false 9. I like Havertz. Mike Megan, still better and cheaper than Ramsdale, says Christopher. Wow, okay. Let me use this. Chan, I agree with that. Always scored vital goals, a proper big moment player. Good afternoon, the Tygonosaurus. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to Leo. Shame, but anyone remembers that Emmy Martinez now Ramsdale here? Things change, innit? Things change in football. Please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new here. Leicester City, please beat. I'm saying nothing. Massive shout out to our 15,500 subscribers on YouTube and followers on other platforms. Without you, there could never ever be a Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you for that, Monty. DWTT, like buses, man. I mean, like you wait for ages, all of a sudden you get 3 buses come all in once. Nothing, Alex. Monty in chat room. Welcome to the show. So you know what I do. Yeah. DWTT prediction for tonight. What's the prediction for the game? Arsenal versus Liverpool. I'm going to go for a 3-1 or 2-1 to Liverpool. We don't have enough. We don't have enough firepower. Oops. Righty. Let me just double check and make sure before we wrap up this live show. Just make sure that we are streaming live on Twitter sphere, and we we ain't. Yes, we are. Okay, we. Oops. Live. Oh my goodness. Live. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. So tell us, DWTT, your prediction. What's your prediction for the game tonight? There we go. Okay. Last few before we wrap up this one. Missed it. Are you concerned about red cards tonight? Yes, I am. I'm not going to mention the player's name because I think I just get a little bit tired talking about the player. But I am very, very concerned. The movement, again, unless we can control and use the 12th man. The 12th man is supporters and fans in the Emirates, in the stadium. We've got to use and leverage them. And we've got to make and take the fight to them. Like Jared says, we've got to take the fight to them. It's not going to do any good just to sit back and hoping and wishing and praying. No, that's not going to cut it. I'm not going to cut it. So unless we can actually leave a mark and beat Liverpool outright, and again, for me, the performance is not so important. It's the points. The points are going to elevate us, not the performance. But I am concerned about the possibility of one player getting a red card. Anything but I'm concerned about we don't lose our form performance during, and then after the game, Villa is a must win. Oh my goodness. Enrico Brown says, I think we will cross the line tonight, the 2-0 Gunners. Wow, okay, there's positivity. Welcome. Enrico, I hope you've subscribed to Coming For TV. 3-1 to Liverpool for me, like you. Yeah, we don't have the firepower. We don't have it. If we lose, the important thing will be how we respond in the next game, DWTT. Definitely, the assembled says. I believe we have come to an end. But like I said, my brother, again, is going to be doing his watch-along. The watch-along, the local time is 8:15, but he will be coming in at 8:30 because he's going to be coming late from work. So I will try and come live to kind of step into his shoes until at least he comes in and I can come out, because I'm not there to do watch-alongs. That's his segment. It's not my segment. So thank you for joining us on this Wednesday afternoon show. My goodness, it's going to be a big one. A big one. Oh my goodness. I'll stick to my prediction, 3-1 to Liverpool. 3-1. You can make a comment if you would like to, because we're done now. And also you can go on the platform and check out the latest. What's the latest voting we have done? With regards to a prediction for later on tonight. Arsenal versus Liverpool at the Emirates. Anyway, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans.